Hello, I'm your host, Talking Face, and this could be news. I just got around to this Dwayne Wade interview on Ellen, and I decided to put my 2 cents in on it. Like always, I'm going to try to keep this video under 10 minutes, so bear with me, people. If you didn't get a chance to listen to this interview, if you didn't get a chance to look at the interview, I'm going to play the clip that is most talked about right now at the moment, in its full context.
Thanks for being here. That was a clip from the ESPN documentary. And first of all, I think it's what every parent should be, is what you're being right now, which is unconditionally loving your child and supporting your child in whoever they are. I mean, there are so many parents that are just, oh, you're not going the way I imagined or wanted you to be, and freak out, and you're so loving and supportive of Zaya, and what a special child she is.
Yes, she is. Thank you so much for that. First of all, me and my wife Gabrielle Union, we are proud. When I say proud, we are proud parents of a child in the LGBTQ plus community, and we're proud allies as well. And we take our roles and our responsibility as parents very seriously. So when our child comes home with a question, when our child comes home with an issue, when our child comes home with anything, it's our job as parents to listen to that, to give them the best information that we can, the best feedback that we can. And that doesn't change because sexuality is now involved in it. So once Zaya, our 12-year-old, came home, and first Zion, everybody, I don't know if everyone knows, originally named Zion born as a boy, came home and said, hey, so I want to talk to you guys. I think going forward, I'm ready to live my truth. And I want to be referenced as she and her. I would love for you guys to call me Zaya. And so internally, now is our job to, one, go out and get information, to reach out to every relationship that we have. My wife reached out to everybody on the cast of Pose. We're just trying to figure out as much information we can to make sure that we give our child the best opportunity to be, her best self.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a few things about this interview that's a little off-putting. One being that I don't feel Dwayne Wade is actually comfortable with this whole situation. When you watch the interview, he seems kind of uneasy in his facial expressions and his gestures when this subject comes up. Also, I don't feel that he wants to, or me personally, I wouldn't want to, have to have a full coming out transgender party on Ellen. Like, this is a 12-year-old boy, and now the whole world knows that he had a sex change, or he is transgender, and he's going through some emotional problems. For him and his wife, Gabrielle Union, who he's so proud of, I understand because she's fine, but still, they're such advocates for this movement, and I don't know when it started, but it seems that this would probably be the wrong time to do it while you still have adolescents in the house. Because my major issue is, I don't have a problem with the LGBTQRSTUV community. I just don't want y'all to push this on the kids. This is exactly what Pastor Troy was talking about when everybody was upset at him about Lil Nas X. Y'all are pushing this hard on the kids, and especially black boys. And it seems that they want black men to accept it. Like they're especially pushing it on us because we'll probably, make it cool or something, or make it the new fad, the trend. Everybody get on board as soon as the black people get there. Like, no, that's kind of, like, I don't know what agenda they're pushing, if they are pushing one, but it looks kind of suspect. Everywhere I turn, there's something geared toward children and homosexuality. Kids should not be learning about sex. I don't even know how that's like an odd concept. But now we're in this whole movement of accepting everything that's under the sun. And it's not right. We have to draw lines in the sand. There has to be somewhere where we say, you know what, we're not going to do that. And I would feel, me personally, is saying, hey, yo kids, what do y'all know about having sex? How do you know that you don't like boys? Sometimes kids just need to play video games, read books, hide and go seek, tag. They shouldn't be eyed. I just feel like situations like these should be handled privately. There is no reason to have a giant coming out party, especially for a 12-year-old. That brings me to my next subject, which is this Democratic race. I'm looking at it and I'm seeing that y'all are actually going to have a socialist as the nominee for president. Like, the Democrats have lost their minds completely. And everybody who says they don't like Trump, it is probably for a personal reason, 9 times out of 10. I know the one thing that everybody just didn't like, and I wasn't too much of a fan of, was when he said,
I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the pussy.
and everybody in the media covered it as if it was him saying you can sexually assault someone. If you listen to the tape, he clearly says that they will let you. Someone letting you do something is not sexual assault. Just like with Louis C.K., him asking someone for permission to, masturbate in front of him, that's not illegal. It's weird. It's all get out, but it is not illegal. But the major question is for the people who are never Trumpers, because the Democrats, they're going to do whatever they're going to do. But for the never Trumpers, what are you willing to give up to get Trump out of office? Like, what part of your morality are you willing to give up? I don't want to go into full detail of it because someone did this way better than me, and he's Steven Crowder. I'm going to leave a link for his video in the description, and I just want y'all to check it out, because if you're never Trumpers, like, are you willing to give up your independent rights to speech, to bear arms? Are you willing to pay for abortion up to 9 months? Are you willing to raise taxes? Are you willing to say we can have open borders? What are you willing to do for it? But I digress. What do you think? Do you think, like, Talking Face is not even that serious? Or do you think, yeah, maybe people should have a moral line in the sand? Just either or. I hope y'all check out Steven Crowder's video. If you can, subscribe to the page, like, and share. Peace.